Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful night or day. Welcome back to some more Quinfall. Today I wanted to talk about an important topic, one that I'm sure a lot of people are interested in, whether you're in the game or outside of it, and that's the cash shop. The first thing you need to know about Quinfall is it's a buy-to-play game, so you have to pay $20 to get in, but once you pay the $20, you're in forever. You can play it at any point. And I'm going to be doing a first impressions video, but one thing I will say is that if you feel like Quinfall is a game that you can enjoy, even with the issues, like I'm dealing with, server issues right now. I just got back in from a crash because of the server queue system. It seems like the game is running, less well than it did before. But they're currently working on it. They're trying to get through it. But yeah, if you're not interested in dealing with the server issues and stuff like that, I would say, yeah, go ahead and wait. But after the 6 months, they're likely going to raise the price because they said on the Steam page that not only will early access only last 6 months, or expected to, unless, things happen, which things do happen. But they may raise the price as more features and stuff get added. So I would say paying $20 right now rather than having to pay, 30 or 40 later, or, up to 50. Hopefully they don't raise it past like 56. I think the max that anybody should be able to pay for this game is 40. And that's with, polish and features and everything. But I would say doing $20 right now, you could do a whole lot worse. Same thing I've been saying for days. Anyway, for the cash shop, when you come in here, you're going to want to enter, you can either press tab to open up this menu or just click on this icon on the bottom right to open the context menu. And you're going to go to store. So Quinfall's cash shop is mostly cosmetics. We start out with the weapon skins, and they have quite a few for each individual weapon, as you can see here. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. I like that. Soul Harvester looks nice as well. Just kind of showing you some of what they look like. I'm gonna try to go a little fast here. For the shields, I think especially the shields and the staffs especially, they have quite a bit. Oh, that's where that guy's shield came from. That's pretty cool. Two-handers. These ones aren't as impressive as the other one. Like the two-handers and the swords, they aren't as impressive as like the axes. For example, the axes are really sick. The daggers, okay. Not bad. And then you come to the axes, and there's quite a bit of choice here. Personally, I got the these ones, the Eclipse. I love them a lot, but I've actually switched weapons since then, so I'm gonna have to get another weapon skin at some point, because I've switched over to the Warhammer. And the one that I really like the most coming down here is the Titan's Fist. I wish this came in red though. I really do. That one looks really cool. See that? You can also preview it on your character just to see what it looks like. Oh, that looks nice. That actually matches my outfit quite well. But I'm going to try to get another outfit alongside that. Yeah, you can click this button right here to kind of preview it on the character. I probably should have did that before. My apologies. But to kind of show you what they look like as best I could. Oh, so that's for the quiver as well. Interesting. You got the crossbow skins here. You can check out. So, as you can see, there's quite a bit of choice here, right? And then the staff, there's a lot of staffs. A lot of staffs. Here, let me do this one on other view. I like these, the Elemental Faith ones. Oh, no. The Loyal Crystal one's probably my favorite. Yeah, that looks sick. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Holy crap. So, yeah, obviously they got a lot of choice when it comes to the staffs especially, which makes sense because you're dealing with life and regular staffs. So I guess you can use all of these for either one of those. Dang, that's crazy. And then, of course, if you come down to the male outfits, they have quite a few for the male. And just to give you kind of a price comparison, I'll do this now before we get down to the bottom. You're going to notice that the price is $500 for $499, and then if you want to look at these costumes, $24.99 is basically what you pay for some of these, and then that's going to be the same for, well, the mount skins I think are cheaper than that actually, so, but there's like one or two that are around that price. This one is for the elephant though, but we're getting too far ahead, so let's take a look at these costumes. You got quite a few for the male. Skip past a couple of them. This one I've seen on a couple of people, and it looks pretty sick actually. But the one that I have is going down below. This one right here. This one I like a lot. Although I might end up getting this one since I switched to Warhammer, and the Warhammer skin I want to get matches that one pretty well. I like this one for the female. This one's really nice. But I'm not going through all of them. I just want to kind of show you what they what they look like to give you an idea. And then coming through, you got the costume head, Vernal head. I probably would get this Visage, one of these ones actually, and pair it with the very last outfit for the male that just had the robe. That one looked pretty cool. As you can see, there's quite a bit of choice for the cosmetics, and then you get down to like the mount skins. I got the Bloody Knight, but there's quite a few of these that are cool as well. The pet skins are my absolute favorite as well. You got some really cool ones here, like this Brainy one. Mind Lord is one of the cool ones that I'd really like to get in the future. This Lord of Flames as well. Right now I have the Dark Wanderer, this deer. I thought it'd be bigger though. I really should have gone for the Lava Claw, but they've got some really cool looking pet skins, and all you do is you apply this costume to the pets that you already are able to get in game, and then from there it's permanent. Same thing with the other cosmetics, they're all permanent, they're not timed, thankfully. The ship costumes and the building costumes are not yet implemented, but I imagine they're probably going to make a lot of money off of those when they do make it in. Oh, also something I forgot to mention for the mount skins is when you go down to the very bottom, you can actually see the elephant skins. Those are already in the game. I'd love to get the War Behemoth at some point here. But the single-use character management, this is when we start getting into the utility. You got the character slot unlock, a character name change coupon. You don't really have to use this, I would say, because you can play all the weapons on one character. I guess if you want to use, like other characters for extra storage, there is something that I would recommend making other characters for, but I'm not going to say it just yet. I got a whole other video planned for that. The next one is character bonus reset coupon. This is basically the character bonus that you choose at the very start of the game. Like if you want to get extra stamina or crit damage or whatever it was, and then if you want a bonus to woodcutting, mining, that kind of thing, at the very start of the game once you finish the tutorial, that's what that's resetting. Appearance change coupon, individual altar badge. So this is your altar that you can place out in the world. So when you press U, in certain areas of the map, you can place this down, and what it'll allow you to do is build your house. You can build an individual house or a clan-based house in the area that you have your altar, and then you can upgrade it by spending materials, and then you also have to spend materials to upkeep it. And then the upgrade process for the last level, I guess you can just bypass by utilizing this item. The next thing is inventory and storage expansions. This is when we start to get a little bit into the pay to win. So you got the inventory expansion, standard, just like BDO kind of thing. From what I've heard, this may go across all your characters, but I haven't tested it yet, so I can't confirm for sure. And then the storage, this one does say that it counts for all your characters, although the inventory doesn't, so take that with a grain of salt. The bank is also shared between all of your characters too. Then you got the weight limit increases. I haven't really, getting up to level 50, I haven't really needed to buy this at all. I've had to buy the inventory expansions, partly because I'm bad at inventory management. The other part is because you just get so many freaking items when you're doing dungeons and farming out in the open world. But the weight limit expansions is in here. I guess there's a cap on this. I didn't know that, actually. That's interesting. And then, of course, there is a cap on how many inventory expansions you can get. I've already bought several already, but this is the very farthest down you can go. Same thing with the depot. They also have a limit for that as well. Then you get into the mount breeding. This one I would say is probably on par with the inventory expansions, if not stronger, because breeding mounts, especially right now, is such a lucrative profession. If you get a purple mount from breeding, you can put that on the broker for an easy 2 million plus at the moment. I'm not sure if it went down in price, but yeah, they can be very expensive. And if you get something higher than that somehow, oh yeah, you're golden. So breeding by default takes 12 hours, so you can see how powerful that is. And then this breeding resetter resets the number of breedings for female horses. So yeah, I would probably say I'd put this right now at least above how powerful it is versus the inventory expansions. The next tab, you have the clan upgrades. So you have the clan capacity booster. Basically, when you're first upgrading your clan size, you can upgrade it to a maximum of 100. So if I click on this portion right here, then you can see that this can be used all the way down. It looks like actually up until 50 members, you can pay through in-game currency, and then past that, it looks like you do actually need to spend these items. So yeah, this one I would say, aside from inventory expansions, is one of the ones that you would likely get an advantage by purchasing, unless they give you the ability to buy the other expansions through coins. But doing that, if you're aiming to get the clan capacity booster, is probably going to take a little while. The clan altar badge, same premise as the other one that we saw earlier. Basically, when you build a clan base in one of these different regions, you can upgrade them with materials, and then I guess you can use this badge to bypass the last level. I've heard that once you start trying to upgrade the altars, it can be pretty costly, so this could also be something that gives you quite an advantage. There's a guild name change coupon, guild skill reset. I haven't really messed around with that too much, but that's self-explanatory. Then we got the guild storage expansion slots, same thing. Fireworks, haven't tried these yet, but awesome. And then the support packages. So similar to BDO, these are basically the value packs. There's 3 different types of them. They do stack as well. And these are basically ones that you really want to have if you're planning to play competitive at all. And just in general, make your life a whole lot easier. You pretty much need to have this. So as far as paying to win goes, I would probably place this at the very tippy top, if not in top 2, top 3. But this first value pack, it increases your inventory slots, your storage slots, gives you a 15% boost to level XP, weapon XP, professions, and mount XP alongside weight limit increases and unlimited character appearance changes. The second one allows you to get a better level experience gain, weapon experience gain, professions, mount, pet, and free skill reset, which that I actually didn't know. And then the last one, this is more for professions, storage slots, profession XP, individual altar XP, clan altar XP, farmer harvester accelerator, and rancher resource accelerator. So I think this is more for if you're renting land. And the last thing I want to go over is alongside being able to buy V coins, you can also get this token currency in game. It says that you can obtain it from certain quest lines and trading, meaning you go to a profession NPC and you can trade materials for those tokens. I haven't come across the quest lines that it's referring to in game. It may not be fully implemented yet, but if you look around the towns and you see profession NPCs like this farmer, you can walk up and talk to them, press T to go to the exchange, and then you can exchange the materials that you'll get through doing that profession for the tokens and then convert them to V coins. So you don't have to necessarily pay to buy everything in the shop. You can just farm those tokens up the best you can and convert them into V coins. But I will say though, to be fair, if you wanted to purchase this value pack, this one, and this one at the bottom, that's about $6 and some change, so that's really not that bad. Does Quinfall have a degree of pay to win? Yes, absolutely. We just went over that. There's no denying that it does have a degree of it. However, I will say that it's more balanced than a lot of the MMOs that I've seen out there. Comparing this to BDO, I do feel like the developers may have actually played BDO at some point and kind of took notes on what not to do. Hopefully it stays this balance. I think with this stuff they already have and the ship and building tabs coming out, maybe some more cosmetics, that kind of thing, I think that they should be able to make enough of a profit to sustain the game. Hopefully. But if they do have to add anything else, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not anything crazy. Maybe dyes would be great. I know BDO made a lot of money off of that. I once knew a guy who spent $300 in one weekend off of dyes. I don't think his wife was happy from what I remember. But still, stuff like that I think could be okay, but nothing super crazy, and I think they'll have a really good monetization system here. But that is going to be my full review of the cash shop. Please let me know what you thought about this in the comments below. I do give the developers some slack on the inventory expansions and stuff like that because games got to make money somehow. They're charging $20 for the game, and even with all the issues, that's still a really good price for an MMORPG experience. I would usually expect to be getting like an indie survival experience for that kind of money, so I don't mind paying the extra to get these other bonuses. And in a month, I'll probably be able to farm these tokens up to pay for my V coins anyway. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Have a great night.